Hello, dear friends. I don't know about you, but I spend a lot of my time thinking about the shadows within, about the ego. The way that I see it is that, on our planet there is one massive energy, which is the egoic energy. It's the ego of the world, and that energy is found in each of us. And so although that energy is in us and we have access to it, doesn't make it who we are. Although we contribute it to it, we can live in it and we can express it, or we can turn it to love as well if we want. And so the ego, the one energy, is fragmented in between all of us. And the key is like who thinks they are their ego and who thinks they are the love. There's a lot of different definitions of the ego. The way that I see the ego is it's made up of fears, judgments, expectations, desires, attachments. They're all attachments, but if we break them down further, that's what I think the ego is. It's all the things that keep us separate, separate from the love consciousness, separate from each other. The ego, the point of having an ego is to teach us how to love. It's our template on how to love, because the more that we can love the ego, the more we can love each other. And so one way that I see love is to become one with something. If we're living from the ego, then we're living in separation and duality. It means that we don't understand, or we're not living from that love consciousness. Because I know some people seem to understand on sort of a theoretical level about the oneness of everything and that there is no separation. But there's a big difference between understanding the concept of it and living that as a reality. They're very different. And it's my view that those that are living in the oneness have learnt to embody love. And they do that by giving it to the ego. Like, there are no shortcuts. You've got to choose love, you've got to choose kindness, you've got to choose compassion, and you give that to your fears, to your expectations, to your desires. You sit with them all and you give them what they need. You become one with them. The more that we do it with our shadows within, the more we can do it with the shadows without. It doesn't matter what fear or what judgment or what desire arises. You listen to it, you sit with it and say, you're a part of me, I'm a part of you. There's nothing wrong with either of us. Let's dance. That's unconditional love. When we can look at it all, when we can sit with it all, and we can say, I am you and you are me, and there is no separation. We have all the answers we need within, but we need to start listening and turning our shadows into light. We're the only ones who can. No one can do it for us. And it's our right to live however we want. If we want to live in the shadow consciousness, that's okay. We can do that. We're allowed to. There's no rules. We create these human adventures. It's a co-creation with the divine. And the divine is found in each of us. For us to learn what unconditional love is, we have to choose to give it to every part of ourselves. So when we can do that, we can give it to others. Because we can't give anyone anything we don't have. I've listened to lots of Wayne Dyer's teaching, and he eloquently puts it like, you can't give away what you don't have. And it's right, and it applies to love too. You can't give away more love than you have. So if you think you love others more than you love yourself, I'm sorry, but you're mistaken, my friend. You can't give away what you don't have. And you can't teach what you don't know. I don't know, I might be wrong. I might be wrong about all of this, but it feels pretty right to me. Your life, you choose what works for you. Have a great day.